Okay guys, just looking at that camera then, you mightn't have been able to see the ball there where I was. Anyway, the shots were perfect. Okay, one of the things that really is important, and everybody, even though you're learning the base tenets of channel lock, you really must work on this hunkering down, guys. Now, hunkering down is basically sitting into that trail axis, getting those legs soggy, get those soggy knees. Hit a few shots like this, maybe not with a 5-iron, but just, these are what I call a few half soggy knees shots to get the feeling. Just sit into your knees like that. See how effortlessly the arms just flow past the body when you do that. You'd be amazed how far they're going. That little tiny little swing. But what that will do, guys, because there's no requirement or no mental commands there to hit the ball a long way, so you can just work on balance and technique. So I'm just sitting into the soggy knees. They're just spectacular golf shots in terms of ball flight. And that'll help you work on your tempo, guys, because you can't swing fast when you've got that much flex in your knees and you're sitting down. At least I don't think you can. I've never tried to. That's interesting. I'll just try a real speed at the bottom, but with the saggy knees. This will be interesting. Wow. Well, there, guys, that's a full saggy knees. That's gone within about 10 or 12 yards of a full-on golf swing. That's amazing. You won't believe that. That's gone almost normal distance. That's gone almost normal 5-iron distance. Wow. Could be onto something here, guys. Put this in your practice regime. Just sit into the soggy knees. I can't believe the distance I'm getting out of that. Fantastic practice way of feeling the hunkering down into that trail side. Guys, we're coiling we're compressing a spring, but we're hunkering down in the backswing. It feels like this. It feels like that for me. It feels like an auger down. You know, I said to Steve Walters the other day from Bayou Golf that it feels like an auger. We're augering into the ground. If you get that feeling, guys, you'll get that real setback into that trail hip. Now, guys, look, both feet down, and look at the sag in the knees. Oh, that is just fantastic. Wow. I mean, a lot of that is Mo Norman with his knee action, but wow, guys, that is so easy to do. And the amazing thing is, you get such a free arm swing. Watch this. Look at this, guys. Look, 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 look. Still up in the air, 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 still up. There you are, guys. Look, 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 look. Still up in the air, 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 still up Wow. Wow. Maybe that'll get me over my Everest syndrome today, because wow, I'm getting very enthusiastic about that right there. Very enthusiastic. This is a full shot with a full hunker down and sit, a full sit down. Look at this, guys. Look at that. I'll hit one over the camera. That is just... I've lost my passion assassin. I've got rid of him. I feel enthused again. Wow. So there are things that I can do. There are things I can do. I can add. See what this looks like front on, guys. Just a little bit this way. A bit daunting when that camera's right in front of you. Look at this. Look where I am here. Can I hit a driver with that? Wow. As old Jackie Gleason said in The Honeymooners once, can it core a apple? Can it core a apple? He was trying to promote a new apple coring thing. Can it core a apple? Watch this, guy. Now, I haven't tried this. You're seeing this is live television. This is live as it gets. Look at this, guy. Look at this. Look at this. And look at, well, you can't, but that's unbelievable. That is just amazing contact, amazing flight. Huh. Oh, the passion's back. The enthusiasm's back. And for Jackie Gleason, yes, it can core an apple. It's just sit. Come on. Look at this, guys. I'm sitting into it. Look. Sitting. The ball doesn't move. The ball does not move. I mean, they're the straightest. I mean, they're ridiculous. They are ridiculous. And you know what's happening here? The reality of this is we've got no spin in the body. We've got a quiet body that's closed, square on, and just lets the arms swing off the shoulders as free agents. They're just spectacular drives. Spectacular. Watch this. Look at this. Still in the air. And that's, we've got a really hard on the beam right to left wind here, guys. Look at that. So hunkering down, that's the whole point of this video. It's just such an important part, facet of channel lock evolution, because it just gives the arms a free ride. Okay, last shot. Could be the single greatest drive I've ever hit in my life. In terms of integrity and ball flight. Could be the single greatest drive I've ever hit. Under the conditions. It's amazing. Wow. Just get a wedge, guys. Get in here. Sit on a couple, as Mo used to say. Stay seated for the performance. Sit on a couple. That's how you get the feel of it. You wouldn't believe how far that's going. Just do that. Okay, now another thing. I know my camera angles are terrible, guys, because I'm always aiming at different targets. I just can't stay square onto the camera because I always aim at a different target. It's just me. I've just had that in my practice regime my whole life, and it's always, so I'm always moving around. But I can assure you that no matter what the camera says, the ball is always off my trail foot. It's always off my foot because I do this, guys. Watch this. Look, it's there, it's measured. Then I might do that and I might turn my body or pull this foot back, but this foot's not moving. It looks like the ball's back forward now. It's not. It's only because I've turned my shoulder. I'm into the turn. I'm into the turn now, and the body's in a different place. But look, when the body's here, that's where it is, but I'm turned here, so it looks like it's in a different place. It's an optical illusion. It's called lens aberration. It's almost like parallax error for a camera lens. Yeah, so guys, I mean, I know it looks like sometimes the ball's back, but it's not. And I feel the same all the time because my trail arm's in the same place. The ball can't move because it's always here. That's where I feel here, and I get in here. That's what it feels like. So the ball position doesn't change. Okay guys, just try that, try the what I call soggy knees. Just hit a couple more 5-irons. See how hard I can hit this with soggy knees. This will be really interesting. I'm really going to try and hammer this, and you think that you would break to resist to the temptation will be too great and you want to stand up. Watch this. Look at this, guys. Look. And look where the arms are, look. Here. Not over here. Not around my body. Wow. Woo! When I say I'll never change anything ever again, maybe the only thing I'll change, I won't change the protocol, but I might just change that legs. There's no reason why you need to straighten your legs in a golf shot. There's no reason. There is if you want to spin your hips. You want to hit a conventional golf swing and you want to spin your hips like this. You want to do that, yeah. God, that feels awful. Ball went straight, but it feels terrible. Yeah, sure you can do that. But why? Why in God's name would you ever want to do that? Watch this, guys. This is going to be full on. Full on. Mr. X is coming over here. I might take a break and see. He played a very important match this morning. It'd be interesting to see how he went. He's been undefeated in his match play in the last 6 weeks, playing at number 1. He's the guy that retired 2 years ago, gave up, couldn't hit 2 shots the same. He's just kicking everyone's butt. As I say, I never sit and watch people practice. Well, I do, the great players, but not the club players. But I sat in a chair the other day and watched him hit some wedges 9-iron. Impressive. See what he wants to do. Whether that's a confident walk or a non-confident walk.